You've also explained in your new book, which is a marvelous read, by the way,
Thank you.
yeah, that grief is a process, and you don't just get over it in a day and move on, but there are certain triggers that can bring it on, and we've talked a little about that. Um, but there's one place in your book when you received a manila envelope that arrived in the mail and it just tore you up. And I wonder if you would describe a little about what was in that envelope and why it was so traumatic for you.
The manila envelope was Reed's death certificate. And I didn't know when Reed's death certificate was going to arrive. I had called the funeral home to ask when the ashes would arrive, so I would be somewhat prepared for that. We had my dad and Reed cremated. But I was pulling the document out of the envelope before I realized what it was, and it was his death certificate. And it's just so black and white that you can't do anything else with it. And I know people might say, well, you know that you had a funeral, you know that you heard that he was deceased, you know that he was cremated, but yet the death certificate was just one more nail in the coffin. It was just one more really huge, painful, momentous occasion. And then I sat down to read it, and it was horrifying. It was horrifying to see that in plain black and white, he would not have a high school graduation. He would not get his full driver's license. He never filled a car with gas.